deposited. So we saw earlier, when we were talking about iPhone photography, that when you take a photo, you append a location, you tag a location to that. So it's got a kind of geocode already in it. So one example would be that I could create an app that fuses my camera with Instagram or something like that, and scan around and see where photos have been taken, and then click and have a look at that photo. Now, here's some examples. The one on the left-hand side is taken from London's Theatre District, and basically by waving my phone around this street, it's pulling up references from Wikipedia about the particular theatres that are in that street. I can click on any one of those and get more information about it. In the middle, this is the people that are connected to me, my friends. Where are they? In what direction? How far away are they? And on the right-hand side, here is where all the photos of the Statue of Liberty have been taken at this particular location. This does offer these kind of ideas of real-world interactions. This screen grab is taken from an app or a company called Layer with AR at the end, and they're one of the foremost companies that are sort of using a lot of this stuff. This screen grab is sort of reasonably new. What you're seeing here is a company that was sort of experimenting with this technology and has now sort of finally worked out how they can monetize it, how they can make money from it. So what we're seeing here is that I can put something up in the real world, scan over with my camera, and I get extra content through that. In this case, I can go and buy a festival ticket. I've seen other examples where videos play, and so on and so forth. So it's kind of, you can see there's a huge potential here. But this, for me, is the most interesting use of it, and is the Unseen Sculptures exhibition, which has been travelling around Australia, Melbourne and Sydney and Cairns, and it augments art into physical location. This is an example of the artwork itself, of course, is the character in the table. So I could be scanning around the street and see nothing, and then bang, an artwork appears, which is really nice. But this is my favorite example, which is with the Venice Biennale, where the artists staged an intervention, where they actually went into the pavilions and dropped virtual art into the space. So me walking into the space, I see what the Biennale wants me to see, and I hold up my phone and I see a whole bunch of different artworks. They're artworks that have been tampered with or graffitied on or just added into the space, which I thought was brilliant, because there's nothing legally, there's no legal ramifications for that, because it doesn't actually exist. It's virtual. It just has a geotag. And here's some examples of some of that work from Venice. And I think this is really interesting, kind of creative use of this type of technology. And so I think, as you might have heard from the sort of the things that the tone that I've been using, the sort of things that I've been showing you,